Hollow Knight is the stunning insect-themed Metroidvania game that since 2017 has scooped up tons of praise and awards as this one little knight's quest to destroy 3 masks and bring back peace to a land that is slowly dying is easily one of the best of its kind. The game takes place in a realm called Hallownest, which is made up of all sorts of caves, tunnels, nests, and even the odd gothic-looking city. Each of these areas has its own distinct look about it, with its own palette of colours, and as you explore each of the game's many caverns, it has this creepy, haunted feeling about it, with the sounds of howling winds and dripping water to go along with that ambient orchestral music. Each area is filled to the brim with every kind of different bug that you can think of, from praying mantis to cockroaches, bees. In fact, anyone squeamish about creepy crawlies or anyone afraid of spiders may have a few uncomfortable moments while playing this game. You need to embrace the exploring in the game, as there are so many different ways to go. Each new move that you learn or new key that you collect opens up more and more of this world as you try and traverse it with your little map, trying to keep track of which tunnels you want to explore next. It's as much about platforming as it is combat, with you having to tie together things like dashes, wall jumps and double jumps to get through the thick brambles of thorns that kill you, and each one of these new moves lets you reach more and more of the map. Thankfully, even though you don't have that much health, you can safely go off on long journeys because by attacking bad guys, you gain souls, which you can use to heal yourself up with. It's almost like you're a little vampire, gaining life from the blood of your enemies. On the way, you'll bump into a whole host of colourful, friendly bugs that add little tidbits of lore and story, and generally do a good job of adding a bit more of a light-hearted feel to the game, especially with the strange noises that they all like to make. Armed with nothing but a little nail, you've got to quickly master the game's controls and start to learn each of the enemy's different attacks and AI to create an opening for a safe attack of your own. Nowhere is this more important than with the bosses. With over 40 bosses, each is unique and provides an interesting challenge. The game's not about XP or leveling up, but instead it's about getting better with what you've got, or going off to explore in the hope of finding something new, like a charm, which can give you benefits like having a longer nail or letting you shoot out poison spores when you're healing. And if you ever think you're done with an area, well, the chances are that there's still entire parts that you missed, even entire bosses that may be behind some kind of secret wall. There's sword masters to hunt down that can teach you new moves, and even a blacksmith who can upgrade your nail, so long as you're willing to pay the right price. Throughout this long journey of Hollow Knight, things gradually get more and more difficult. Again, not because you need to be a higher and higher level, but because your skill as a player needs to get better, with each boss, with each tricky jump, and with each clever combination of charms needed to give you the best chance of survival. The PS4 edition of the game is the Void Heart edition, which means that it's got all 4 of the game's DLC, and here's where the challenge really ramps up. It's best to do these later rather than sooner, when you're playing at your best and are ready to take on the toughest bugs that the game has to throw at you. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.